It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. Somehow we left last week in February, and now it's March 3rd already. We are waking up to temperatures above freezing. It's going to feel like a March day today with high temperatures approaching 60 degrees. It will be warmer, but we are going to be dealing with some difficult weather this week, and that arrives as early as late overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Today, nice temperature-wise, but the only hazard that I have out there for you today is that I think the breezy conditions are going to be maybe bothersome. If you're going to be spending any time outdoors, strong south winds are going to be setting the stage for rain chances to move back into the Ozarks. So there will be a breeze. We've got temperatures above freezing though this morning. Just below 40 early on in most locations, and we will be warming up to near 60. Through the day, though, I have increasing cloud cover and a south breeze that will be gusting to 30 miles an hour. Conditions are going to be quite windy today, and really it's going to be a windy week in the Ozarks. A powerful storm system is going to be affecting much of the country, and we are included in that here in the Ozarks. So showers and thunderstorms, they arrive as early as the pre-dawn hours on Tuesday, and there's a risk that some of them could be strong, not only in the morning with the hail chance, but also in the afternoon and early evening hours on Tuesday with quite a bit of rain to make its way toward the Ozarks. So I think the biggest risk for severe weather, we're talking the tornadic activity, the large hail, the damaging wind, is south of the Ozarks. But basically our southern counties have the opportunity to see some strong storms, and it's possible anywhere. Now, even though we're only a day out from this, details are uncertain because this is a pretty complex system moving in, and we're actually dealing with a couple of different scenarios where the morning could affect the afternoon, and that may play out in how we could get severe weather later in the day. So it's something that I'm watching very carefully. I think today what I want to mention is that early tomorrow when you wake up, there could be some strong storms producing some hail. I think the better threat for the wind damage, potentially isolated tornadic activity, could be in the late afternoon and the early evening. But all day, we could have some strong thunderstorm activity as well as the potential for a good soaking rain. So monitor this forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be important and not a nice day on Tuesday. If you have outdoor plans, punt them. You're going to want later in the week, much later, because we have a big cool down coming our way for the middle of the week as well. I do have colder air arriving, and there's even a chance for snow in the forecast. Yes, it's true. It's not going to be impactful snow, but you may see some snowflakes on the backside of this same storm system, bringing us a severe weather chance. It's going to drop a whole lot of rain, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to over an inch in spots. So a good soaking rain for the Ozarks pretty much all day on Tuesday from sun up to sundown. I expect that there could be some localized places that get closer to 2 inches of rainfall with this, but I think that's the exception rather than the rule. By Wednesday, we wake up, that rain is moving out. It gets much, much colder though behind that storm system, and we could mix in some snowflakes on Wednesday morning. Wednesday looks cold and windy with highs staying in the 30s and maybe winds gusting to 40 miles an hour again. I mean, it's going to be a brutally cold and windy day as a very powerful storm system wraps up and moves on out of here. So for wind gusts on Wednesday, it's looking very likely that gusts will be over 30 miles an hour. Travel Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be talking about widespread rainfall and the chance for severe thunderstorms. And then Wednesday, some gusty winds. So I'm not saying travel is impossible or to cancel your plans, but you may want to watch this and alter your plans because the winds alone will be really a nuisance to drive in, let alone that heavy rainfall expected at times on Tuesday. Around the country, we're not the only ones dealing with this powerful storm system. It's a big storm system. It's a strong Pacific system that's set to impact really most of the lower 48 states across the country. We've also got critical to extreme fire danger for parts of the southern plains. They are getting high winds with the same storm system we are going to be dealing with. There's going to be another 6 to 12 inches of snowfall possible for the Sierra Nevadas, and then another 1 to 2 feet of snowfall possible for parts of the higher elevations in the Rockies. So winter far from over for many folks, and we are going to see some snowflakes ourselves. That's going to be late tomorrow night into early Wednesday, but no impact from the snowfall with this system, which is good news for us. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with late last week was, which tool measures atmospheric pressure? And the options were A, the thermometer, B, the barometer, C, the hygrometer, or D, the anemometer. And the correct answer is B, the barometer. Lots of folks guessing this one correctly because a lot of people care about pressure changes. Of course, they are used to predict weather patterns, meaning changes in pressure can indicate the arrival of storms, whether we're going to have clear skies or other significant types of weather events. But rising pressure usually means that fair weather is incoming, while dropping pressure can signal approaching storms and precipitation. So if you have access to a barometer today, check it out. And if you don't, you can always check online and just take note of the numbers, where they're heading. Are they going up? Are they going down? You can see what that means for us as we go throughout the day. High pressure, of course, often associated with clear skies and calm weather. Low pressure, often associated with cloudy skies, wind, and precipitation. So then now you know. A barometer really helps out a meteorologist, that's for sure. All right, here is the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What is the driest desert on Earth? Do you think it's the Atacama, the Arabian, the Sahara, or the Kalahari? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. I hope everybody has a great Monday. We should stay dry today. Increasing clouds, though, through the afternoon. High temperature of 60 here in Springfield. We will then be dealing with a mess of weather on Tuesday. Lots of rain from start to finish. Chance for severe weather first in the morning. A second round of severe weather possible in the afternoon. I think the biggest risks for us here in the Ozarks are going to be large hail, an inch or greater, as well as some gusty winds, 65 miles an hour possible in some of those thunderstorms. So big heads up for you that tomorrow is not a nice day in the Ozarks. Much colder and windy by Wednesday, and then we look to recover as we head closer to the end of the work week forecast. Thanks so much for starting your day here with Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I sure appreciate it. Thank you for listening, and thank you to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. We'll chat again tomorrow.